Hi everybody, this is Diana Palm. Right when the clock goes off. This is Diana Palm and I am the medium helping you heal from heartbreak and loss. I'm just gonna wait a minute until that, okay, the chime ins. Are, oh, okay. Alrighty, here we go. So let me just start this again. I am Diana Palm. I'm the medium helping you heal the grief from heartbreak and loss. And I'm happy you're here with me today. I love to teach people about the afterlife because seeing is believing. And when I teach people how to have spiritual sight, they're able to recognize that their loved one never left them and that they can actually teach themselves how to gain connection with their loved one in the afterlife through just a few simple techniques, sometimes slowing the brainwave down or teaching their eyes to see differently than they normally do. But it's all within the realm of possibility for every single individual. You do not have to be a medium in order to connect with your loved one on the other side. So I love to teach people that, and I've actually just been working on getting a course available for you guys to help you see spiritually with your physical eyes, which is it'll be coming out probably this week within a few short days, and I will let you know when that's available. Many of you know my personal story, and if you don't, I actually had a lot of mediumship abilities, but it wasn't until I lost two people very close to me within close proximity of each other that really put that desire in my heart to develop my mediumship, because I didn't want to lose my connection with them. And I 100% believed that I could develop those skills to connect with them on purpose. That was a whole new thing for me, because in my experience as a medium, I didn't even actually realize I was a medium. I just had spiritual presences around me, living in many haunted houses and seeing things that were unusual or supernatural, but I thought that it was kind of by accident. I thought that these were just things that happened to me, or maybe it's because of the house I lived in, or maybe I was just a little more sensitive than everybody. So I didn't really recognize that this was something I could tune into and develop further. But having had those two losses that were so significant, I really decided in my heart that I was going to push the boundaries and dive into this and really learn everything I could about the afterlife and how the average ordinary person could gain a connection with the spirit world and how they could be able to bridge that gap. And what I find the reason is because when you're grieving, when you lose that connection, when you lose the physical presence of your loved one, you seek to reconnect with them. You want to have that connection still. It's healthy to have that connection still, because it's the disconnect that makes people feel isolated and alone and without a source of love. So staying connected to your loved one in the afterlife actually helps you to live more fully in the present. And it does help you to move forward. It does help you to embrace love and new relationships and to continue living life to the fullest. So I strongly encourage you guys to continue to reconnect with your loved ones and to find ways that feel right for you, where you can explore your own connections to the other side. I teach people how to do mediumship and how to feel physical presence, how to see spiritually. I also teach them how to use paranormal devices to have conversations with the other side. I utilize all these skills and tools so that you can have your own unique experiences. Because like I said, seeing is believing. When you see things with your own physical eyes, it's quite a different experience than having a medium tell you that your loved one is there. Even though that fills your heart and it brings about a lot of healing, I think every individual truly wants to have their own experiences with the afterlife, to answer those questions for themselves about what comes next. You know, is there a heaven and a hell, or is there a big, huge void, a state of limbo? Or do we continue to live fruitful, happy, joyful lives once we leave our physical body? And this is basically what I've been studying and experiencing my entire life. And I say experiencing because I'm so much connected to the other side. I spend so much of my daily life there. This is my full-time work. I've been doing this for many, many, many years. And I have seen extraordinary things that have really answered all the questions that I had about the afterlife. And then working with you guys, so many of you, working with your loved ones on the other side and teaching you tools and techniques for you to expand upon your abilities to connect there. It's been such an exploratory venture, and so rewarding and so amazing. I know firsthand that when somebody who's grieving has an afterlife visit, it fills their heart with love. It reconnects them, even if just for a moment in time. But those afterlife visits, they're so meaningful that they often inspire the grieving person for years. And that's why, like, if we have an afterlife dream, we remember it. We don't let it fade from our memory. It's not like a typical dream. We remember it forever, and it's significant. And that's like every type of interaction that you have with the spirit world. So it could be a dream. Hi, Jenny. It could be a dream visit that you have. You could hear an audible voice. You could use a device to get a recording. You could have things move in your house. You could have synchronicities. You could have numbers, or you could develop your spiritual sight and see your loved one. There's so many ways, but they all reconnect you. And when you're reconnected, knowing that your loved one truly never leaves you, this alleviates the fear that you have of your own death and helps to answer your questions about the other side. We don't just turn to dust and disappear. Yes, our physical bodies do, but our spirit is eternal, and our relationships with each other are eternal. The relationships you're having with people in your life right now, they're meant to be. And even though they don't all last forever, they're not meant to. We come in and we leave. We come in and we leave. And as we do this, we impart very important lessons. We love each other. We help each other out. Sometimes we provide lessons through struggle and all kinds of different things, but that always puts us on our course for diving deeper into our personal path. We develop more strengths, more character, all kinds of stuff, but we are destined to have relationship with the people that we have come into contact with in this life. And we will see each other all again and even feel grateful for the difficulties that we experienced as we encountered them, especially when they were during difficult points in our life. It's all good on the other side, and that's what's so amazing. So I just wanted to encourage you guys to embrace the afterlife. You're probably going through a lot of expansion right now if you recently lost somebody, and I encourage that for you. That's what helped me. And so understanding everything you can. I see people do this journey all the time after they lose somebody. They want to learn. They sometimes go to sacred texts. Sometimes they go into metaphysical concepts, quantum physics, and all the different dimensions. They want to learn everything they can, maybe for the first time in their life, because losing somebody that's so close to you is a soul-opening experience. This is often accompanied by spiritual awakening, which is something that may be new for you. So if you're suddenly really craving to understand more spiritually and you're wanting to grow spiritually and you're reaching for these topics, that's why I'm here, and that's why I provide the types of courses and books that I do. So if any of those can guide you in your journey of healing and learning about the afterlife, let me know. I've got all my books on my website. I have my courses linked to my website as well. And my mediumship scrying class, that will be the one that teaches you how to see spirits with these eyes, regardless if you're a medium or not. That will be coming out this week. So I'll make sure to check out my website at www.dianapalm.com. And until we talk again, I wish you all a beautiful week, and I hope you all have a supernatural afterlife experience that moves you, heals your heart, and restores your faith. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.